Good morning, Mr. Volz.
Good morning.
Good morning, Linda. We'll call this session of the North Carolina Property Tax Commission on August 26th in order, and we have some other cases that have been continued, but today right now we have motion dismiss from Surry County 20 Property Tax Commission 0281. In re appeal of Mill Creek General Store 2 LLC. Let me introduce our commissioners and others. I'm Bob Hunter, Chairman of the Commission, and far back there is our Vice Chairman Terry Wheeler. And coming on down is Commissioner Bill Peasley, and to my left, Commissioner Alex Guest. And behind him is Commissioner June Michaud. And behind her is our counsel and secretary, Steve Pelfrey, and we have Alexandria Bendette, who is our staff person here today and operating our WebEx, and we appreciate you, Alexandria. And then we also have online Linda Garrett, who's our commission stenographer. So, Linda, it's good to see you this time, and good to have you back. I understand from talking to our attorney and secretary, Steve Pelfrey, that I think it's Ms. Holmes has indicated she would not appear today. Is that correct, Mr. Pelfrey?
Yes. Yes, Mr. Chairman. I spoke with Ms. Holmes this morning, and she indicated to me that she did not intend to participate in today's hearing.
Okay. All right, Mr. Volz, you filed this motion to dismiss, so we'll hear from you at this time.
Okay, let me just give you a thumbnail sketch. The taxpayer appealed a discovery for penalties for years 13 through 18. The Board of E&R for Surry County denied the request. The tax office sent a notice of the decision to the taxpayer and mistakenly advised her that there was a right to appeal to the Property Tax Commission. There is no such right, and we filed a motion at the suggestion of Property Tax Commission staff in order to get rid of the appeal, and that's why we're here.
All right. What exactly did she appeal? Can you enlighten us on that? I
Yes,
think there's one copy in the file, but the commissioners don't have anything in our file that indicates exactly what transpired at the county level.
The only thing she appealed was the penalties. And that's what our Board of E&R denied relief on. She didn't object or appeal the assessments. She runs an Amish store, and her accountant thought that she was tax exempt, but she's not. And when the discovery was filed, it all came to light, and that's where we are. And I think the reason we're here at an appeal is simply the mistaken cover letter that our tax office sent her, which told her she had a right to appeal, which she exercised, but there was no such right.
So she appealed the penalties under 105-312K.
Yes, sir.
And then they denied that. Let me ask you, was she, in your motion, you said that it was originally under Do Hard Things, LLC, until 2018, and then it became the asset of Mill Creek General Store 2, LLC, which apparently Ms. Holmes is the manager of. So the property at the time that it was discovered for those years had been Do Hard Things LLC. Is that correct?
That was until 2017, from 13 to 17. It's a husband and wife, and they have done business, or the organization did business under the Mill Creek General Store under both the Do Hard Things LLC ownership and the Mill Creek General Store 2 LLC ownership. There were no DBAs filed at the county level. The tax office listed or sent the discovery notices to Mill Creek General Store, which is how it has operated since since 2013. And there was no correction, objection to how the tax office handled the thing. It came to light to me that yesterday that our tax office simply assessed Mill Creek General Store. They didn't make a distinction between Do Hard Things LLC and Mill Creek General Store 2 LLC because they didn't know. And the bills went out. The bills were paid by the it was a husband and wife. The husband had Do Hard Things, conveyed the assets to the wife, which was Mill Creek General Store 2. And there was no objection. Taxes were paid. The only thing that was objected to was the penalties. And so that's why we're here. And I talked with our county manager yesterday about, now that we do know that we have two separate organizations and the tax office has commingled the two, that it's, we need to do the right thing. But
What do you mean you need to do the right thing? Can you elaborate?
well, we need to refund the penalties and the taxes that were incurred under the ownership of Do Hard Things LLC.
Okay. Is that something you think the county will handle?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Questions from commissioners? Okay. Mr. Wolf, thank you very much. We will go into deliberation and then we will be back with you shortly.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. No, she doesn't need to be in the deliberations. I mean, it's all right, but it's just more cumbersome. If she were here, that'd be okay. Okay, Ms. Garrett, can you hear me? Ms. Garrett, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Volz, can you hear me? Can you hear me okay, Mr. Volz?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. The commission has deliberated on the motion that Surrey County filed to dismiss 20 Property Tax Commission 0281 in re appeal of Mill Creek General Store 2 LLC, and the commission has voted 5-0 to grant the motion to dismiss. And so we appreciate your appearance today. Apparently it went well after you were able to get the password issue solved.
Well, I regret that I delayed you guys, but I appreciate being able to attend.
Well, there was no problem. With those things, when you're dealing with virtual hearings, usually some little something's going to pop up. So this is the second session we've done this. We did it last month, and surprisingly, the taxpayers didn't have any issues. It was the county offices and attorneys that were having issues through no fault of their own. It was just the technology. So, we're all learning. And hopefully before too long, we'll be back, having live hearings, which we're hopeful to be able to do in October. We'll see. Okay, thank you so much.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, we'll go out of, we'll adjourn today's, let's see, let me ask, Steve, others. Some other matters, you didn't give us a calendar, but I don't think that, that's what I thought. I was going to pull up the, yeah, we don't need, let's see, we don't need Linda anymore either, right, Steve? Linda, you're free to go, and we'll see. You're gonna be with us tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I will be there tomorrow.
Okay, we'll see you then.
Okay.
Thank you.